Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, our 24-hour temperature cast starting things a little warmer, getting it pretty hot this afternoon, lower and mid 90s kind of hot, and then keeping the temperatures a little bit more up in the 70s. As we reintroduce a little bit of that humidity, the overnight temperatures don't get as low, and the afternoons feel even hotter, and they're going to be plenty hot on their own. There's a boundary to the north and west trying to get here. Now, hopefully that can give us a few scattered showers, and maybe that can knock some of those temperatures down this afternoon, but it's probably not going to happen until late in the afternoon or the evening hours. So most of us are going to see those really high temperatures before anything else happens. Now, as far as the numbers this morning go, 72 Tallahassee, 70 Thomasville, a little warmer in Valdosta, 77. We're seeing those dew point numbers hover around 70. So we're not talking the same kind of crazy humidity that we had for so much of August and July, but a little bit more, so you do notice it, and it will feel a little different out there this morning. Nice to still see a 68 in Live Oak or a 68 in Blakely, but most areas are going to start someplace in those low 70s. You know, like 71 or 72 is actually the normal low for this time of the year, this time of the day. Now, around the region, nothing breezy out there. I think the winds will turn a little bit more towards the south and southwest today to help bring in some of that moisture. I do see some spots like Live Oak where the visibility is down near 2 miles, and we'll probably find some more areas with some patchy fog over the next couple of mornings. That boundary to our north and west doesn't look like much, and it's probably not going to be all that strong, but it likely will be able to trigger a few scattered showers, maybe even a couple of pop-up thunderstorms, especially with all the hot, humid, unstable air in place. Now, we're probably talking after 4, 5, 6 p.m., so lots of hours of really hot. And then as that boundary struggles to get through the southeast, I think we've got some better chances for showers over the next couple of days. So hopefully we can start to slow down some of those afternoon temperatures. There's still plenty going on in the tropics. Of course there is. We've got Lee, the hurricane. We've got that other system behind it. And there's a couple of swirls north of there that don't look like they're turning into much. But as we watch Lee on the satellite, you can see that symmetry really starting to take form. This one's getting stronger, and it's likely going to get bigger as it stays over those warm waters of the Atlantic. 80-mile-per-hour sustained winds around that core right now. It does look like it wants to stay north of the islands and eventually find that space between the Bahamas and Bermuda. Got a lot of time still and lots of space still to watch and see where this one goes. Usually storms that take that track don't find the southeastern United States. Now, the other energy behind it getting to be a little bit more organized this morning too. It also looks like it wants to curl north. The next name on the list is Margot. This one is starting to look more and more like it gets that name at some point over the next few days. On the Gulf close to home today, west winds 5 to 12, seas 2 feet or less, so not bad for the boaters at all. It is going to be hot. It's going to be a little bit more humid. Sun comes up at 7:17, 70s and 80s become 90s. A lot of us probably stop someplace in the low to mid 90s, but it probably feels like it's up over 100 when you mix in that humidity. I got the rain chances around 40% for today, but more like 60% for tomorrow. It will be muggy today, tonight, tomorrow. Not quite like it was for much of August, but enough where you will feel it. And maybe with a little bit of luck, we can dry things back out for early next week and make those overnights and mornings at least feel a little bit more comfortable.